अस्सलामुअलैकुम फ्यूचर डॉक्टर्स एंड हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेशनल्स। वेट फाइनली ख़त्म हुआ। आप जिस टेस्ट का बेसब्री से इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं, केएमयू कैट 26 जुलाई का सीबीटी, तो बच्चों, डॉक्टर माहम सॉल्व एमसीक्यूज़ लेकर हाजिर है। आज की वीडियो मिस मत करें और एंड तक लाजमी देखें। अगर आपने ये टेस्ट दिया है या आने वाले कैट एग्ज़ाम की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, तो ये वीडियो आपकी किस्मत बदल सकती है, बिकॉज हम द मोस्ट रिपीटेड एंड इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस को डिस्कस करने वाले हैं। तो बिना टाइम वेस्ट किए चलिए पेपर डिस्कस करते हैं।
Functional unit of the kidney is correct answer is nephron because nephron is the structural and functional unit of kidney. Bile is produced or secreted by correct answer is liver because liver produce bile and store it in gallbladder. Ovulation occurs from which part of the ovary? Correct answer is Graafian follicle because mature Graafian follicle ruptures to release the egg. Ovulation occurs due to? Correct answer is luteinizing hormone because the luteinizing hormone surge triggers rupture of the mature follicle typically around day 14 of a 28-day cycle. Implantation of the embryo occurs in? Correct answer is endometrium of the uterus because the fertilized embryo implants in the uterine lining. Powerhouse of the cell is mitochondria because mitochondria produce ATP through cellular respiration. Strongest hydrogen bonding is present in? Correct answer is water because H2O forms stronger hydrogen bonds than ammonia. Which muscle lies between the abdominal and thoracic cavities? Correct answer is diaphragm because diaphragm separates the thoracic and abdomen and helps in breathing. If the heart is for circulation, the lungs are for respiration because lungs perform oxygen and carbon dioxide. Which blood vessel has the thickest wall? Artery, vein or capillary? Correct answer is artery because arteries have thick elastic muscular walls to withstand high pressure. Capillaries are only one cell thick. The direct function of the pulmonary artery is to carry deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs because pulmonary artery is the only artery that carries deoxygenated blood. Entry of food into the trachea is prevented by? Correct answer is epiglottis because epiglottis covers the trachea during swallowing. After glucose is filtered in the kidney, it first enters the? Correct answer is Bowman's capsule because filtrate collects in Bowman's capsule before moving into the renal tubule. Concentration of urine is controlled by? Correct answer is antidiuretic hormone because it increases water reabsorption in kidney tubules. Enzymes are best described as? Correct answer is biological catalyst because enzymes increase reaction rate without being consumed. Enzymes function by speeding up the chemical reactions because they can lower the activation energy. An enzyme stops working when it denatures because high temperature or extreme pH changes the enzyme shape. Enzymes speed up reaction by lowering the activation energy because this allows more reactant molecules to react. The cell membrane contains protein in the form of? Correct answer is membrane protein because integral and peripheral proteins present in phospholipid bilayer. A key function of the cell membrane is to transport of materials into and out of the cell because it regulates the selective permeability. Concentration of urine refers to? Correct answer is the amount of solute present in the urine because higher the solute, more concentrated urine. Blood clotting depends upon? Correct answer is vitamin K because vitamin K is needed for synthesis of clotting factors. Color blindness is X-linked recessive disorder because it is more common in males due to a single X chromosome. Mental law of independent assortment is based on? Correct answer is the dihybrid cross. because it describes the inheritance of two different traits at the same time. Blood glucose level is decreased by, correct answer is insulin, because insulin promotes glucose uptake by the cells. The DNA unwinding enzyme is helicase, because helicase breaks down hydrogen bonds and unwinds the DNA double helix during replication. DNA ligase functions to join DNA fragments together, because DNA ligase seals nicks in the DNA backbone and joins Okazaki fragments. Oxygen is transported in the blood by, correct answer is hemoglobin, because hemoglobin in RBCs binds oxygen and carries it to tissues. Gonorrhea is caused by Neisseria gonorrhoeae, and it is a sexually transmitted bacterial infection. Contraction of the uterine wall is caused by, correct answer is oxytocin, because oxytocin stimulates uterine contractions, especially during the labor. Fertilization occurs in, correct answer is fallopian tubes, because sperm meets the egg in the ampulla of the fallopian tube. Breathing rate and heart rate are controlled by, correct answer is medulla oblongata, because medulla in the brain stem regulates involuntary functions like respiration and heart rate. The gap between successive myelin sheaths on a neuron is called, correct answer is node of Ranvier, because nodes allow saltatory conduction of nerve impulses. Eukaryotic chromosomes are located in the, correct answer is nucleus, because the nucleus contains DNA packaged as chromosomes. A key function of the loop of Henle is, correct answer is concentration of urine, because it creates the concentration gradient needed for water reabsorption. Maximum reabsorption of water occurs in the, correct answer is collecting duct of the nephron, because EDH acts on the collecting ducts to reabsorb maximum water. Formula for the electrical power is, correct answer is P is equals to VI. Ohm's law is stated as, correct answer is V is equals to IR. Formula for distance covered under uniform acceleration is, correct answer is S is equals to half AT square. A transformer works on the principle of, correct answer is mutual induction, because changing current in the primary coil induces an EMF in the secondary coil. Which type of rays are used in cancer treatment? Correct answer is gamma rays, because gamma rays are used in radiotherapy to destroy the cancerous cells. The Bernoulli equation relates which quantities in a fluid? Correct answer is pressure, velocity and height, because it expresses conservation of energy in a flowing fluid. The SI unit of electric charge is the coulomb. The equivalent resistance of resistors connected in parallel is given by, so correct answer is half R equation, and you're gonna add the resistance of all the resistors that are connected in parallel. So correct answer is 1 by R. If frequency is doubled and speed remains constant, the wavelength becomes half. Since speed is equals to frequency into wavelength, wavelength is inversely proportional to frequency. The dimension of power is ml square T cube. Which of the following has the shortest wavelength? Violet, red or yellow light? Correct answer is violet, because in this visible spectrum, violet light has the shortest wavelength and red the longest. General formula of alkenes is CnH2n. Nylon is made from which monomers? A diamine and a dicarboxylic acid. Standard hydrogen electrode has a potential value of 0.00 because it is used as the standard reference electrode for measuring other electrode potentials. In the Haber process, increasing the concentration of nitrogen shifts equilibrium towards, correct answer is the product side, because more ammonia is formed. For a reaction using 4 moles of hydrogen and 1 mole of oxygen, the limiting reagent is, correct answer is oxygen. The equilibrium constant Kc changes with a change in, correct answer is temperature. An alcohol is converted into a carboxylic acid by, correct answer is oxidation. Because common oxidizing agents used are most commonly acidified KMnO4 or K2Cr2O7. Conversion of an alkyne to an alkene is called, correct answer is partial hydrogenation. Which bond are present in alkene? One sigma bond and one pi bond. A state function includes quantities such as, correct answer is pressure and internal energy, because state functions depend only on the current state of the system, not on the path taken to reach it. The opposite antonym of optimist is pessimist. Complete the series 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Its correct answer is 36, and it is the pattern of perfect squares.
तो ये था कंप्लीट सोल्यूशन केएमयू कैट 26 जुलाई का। उम्मीद है आपका टेस्ट बहुत अच्छा हुआ होगा। बच्चों, वीडियो में बताए गए तमाम कंसेप्ट्स को अच्छे से मेमोराइज करें, बिकॉज़ ये केएमयू कैट सेकेंड एंड थर्ड टेस्ट के लिए बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है। मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।